The anxiety from many Virginians over the concerns about their employment with the federal government is real. And I've spoken to lots of people. And I think we first need to recognize that this process that the federal government is going through is one that is needed because of the inefficiency and bloat of the federal government. And second of all, the American voters, in fact, supported it and continue to. But with that said, this isn't about the workers who I know are really, really, really scared. This is about stepping back and making sure that tax dollars are being appropriately managed and deployed. And yet that is not any way to help people deal with the real concerns and anxiety that they have. And therefore, what we are doing at the state level is preparing to provide as much support as we possibly can for folks that may, in fact, find their employment disrupted and may be in a position where they're looking for something else. And I have to say that this workforce, which is talented and deep and experienced, is part of Virginia. And so we want to make sure that first they know that we understand, and second of all, we're here to help them. There's lots of opportunities in the Commonwealth of Virginia, and those opportunities can be met by so many of these people. And first and foremost, I just want them to know that we will have the ability to support them through any job dislocation. And then finally, I do believe that it is a real fear that people have about losing their jobs. I would ask the media to not inflame it. There is a spending pause and review that has been going on to make sure that what's being spent is being spent on things that are productive and in line with the administration's priorities. Many of those have been conducted and released. Many are ongoing. And so I would also ask the media to not inflame these concerns with concerns around areas that really aren't substantial. There's been a number of folks who have come out and unfortunately scared people unnecessarily. And that I do not want to diminish the anxiety and the concerns that I know so many Virginians have. But I also don't want to unnecessarily concern people who are worried about their medical benefits if they're part of our veteran community, which are not going to be interrupted. We don't need to concern people with those types of issues. And so I would just ask everyone to let's work with facts. Let's work with circumstances that I know we can support people with. And let's recognize that Virginians are concerned, and that as governor, I want to be there to support them and help them through this process.